Hey Dad, what's the secret to a long-lasting marriage? Well, that's a good question, son. Let's talk about 4 tips for a long-lasting marriage. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for viewing my videos. Please consider subscribing to the channel and we'll have some good content for you. Hit like if you like the content of this video as we go. I'm out here at the park today, enjoying a beautiful day and a holiday weekend for Independence Day, 4th of July in America, and we're celebrating our independence. It's also a big day for my bride and I as we celebrate our 40th wedding anniversary today. What I'm going to call Dependence Day in a good way. We're celebrating dependence. People ask me when I tell them I've been married 40 years, what are the secrets to a long-lasting marriage? And I'm going to give you 4 tips today that I think. I don't speak for everyone. I certainly don't speak for the ladies. I speak for myself. But here's some 4 tips for my sons that I want you to know for a long-lasting marriage. Tip number 1 is dependence. Marry somebody who's a friend that you can depend on. We dated for 4 years before we got married, and we were friends long before that. We met in 6th grade. As you know, you've heard the story many times. We met in 6th grade over at the school across town. I was the icky boy who was always getting in trouble, and I got moved my seat and got moved right behind her, so that's when we met. Fast forward to 1977, junior year in high school, and we knew each other and became friends and sat at the lunch table with each other with a group of friends. And in the summer of that year, we met again on the steps of this building right here in our park, right here on these steps. I was working here, renting these boats out, and she came by and sat and talked with me for a few hours on these steps. And after she left and went home, I went over to the phone booth and I called her house and I asked her for our first date that night. And we went and saw the movie Rocky. It was our first date. So we dated for 4 years. Dated while I was in college. She came to visit me as a dorm room. And then we got married, 1981. So friendship first is a big success factor for long-lasting marriage. But marry somebody you can depend on and be dependable for your partner. Do the right things that they need you to do. Be there, show up, be dependable. Be focused on the two of you, the marriage, not just yourself. Be dependable. Today's Dependence Day for us. Anniversary. Tip number 2. This is my tip, not everybody agrees with, but forgive each other often is my tip number 2. I've certainly made enough mistakes in our marriage and in my life, and she's forgiven me for those. We're not perfect people. And many days you have to forgive each other to get through the day, to get through the week, to get through the month. Times are challenging, and forgiveness is an important tool in a long-lasting relationship. Tip number 3, show each other a little adventure. That doesn't have to mean you go to Nepal or the Himalayas. It means get out of your routine every now and then. Find ways to show each other something different that's out of our comfort zone. Might mean a family vacation, might mean a family trip, but it might mean just a trip to the apple orchard or a painting class, or show each other some skill, how to play guitar, show each other a little bit of adventure. Goes a long way. Memories are made of we have memories of all the routine moments in our life, but a lot of times the memories that we think back on over that long a time are adventures that we had. I certainly think of our trip to New York City when we had 4 days alone just to ride the double-decker bus around New York City and see the sights from the bus top, and get off and walk through Little Italy or Chinatown and spend some time together. Show each other a little bit of adventure. My last tip, sons, tip number 4, find a way to make her laugh. Laughter goes a long way. Things are challenging, and you have enough stress in your life, certainly. So I don't mean you need to be a comedian. I don't mean you need to memorize a lot of jokes. Just have a little sense of humor. Find a way to make each other laugh. So we have come a long way from that moment on these steps right here on this building to 40th wedding anniversary, Independence Day. We both had great parents, and each of our parents were married for 50 years each, believe it or not. Both sets of parents made it 50 years. And they modeled that for us, what a long-lasting marriage means. And that certainly was helpful in our life to have that model. So we made it 40 so far. We intend on 50. And we have that challenge still ahead of us. So those are my 4 tips. Be dependable for each other. Show each other a little adventure. Forgive each other often. And find a way to make each other laugh. Enjoy the holiday, and I'll see you here on the channel. Please subscribe to the channel if you like this content. Hit like if you like this video, and we'll make some more as we go. This is Dad, out. Thank you.